A leader's team, utilizing your 5 rock stars. Rockstar number 4 is the Peacekeeper. Boy, does every team need a Peacekeeper, because as a leader, you're not always there. This is the employee or team member that keeps the peace between co-workers, between co-worker to leader, leader to co-worker, and they are so valuable to your organization. Now, the thing here is, you may not always know and will rarely ever hear the Peacekeeper doing their rock star ability. It's hard as a leader when you're doing your thing in meetings all day long, running and leading a team, engaging with your people, but it's hard to be around when your coworkers are always mingling with each other. It's not likely you're always going to be there. And believe me, the conversation that your coworkers have with each other may be very different than when you pop in the room. Your Peacekeeper is there as a leader. It may also be hard on all of the Zoom calls and virtual calls that we have. As you are leading your team through Zoom calls and organized emails, you may never see the Peacekeeper in action. I was once doing some work at an organization, and I had the honor of meeting with all of the leaders and then individually with a lot of the employees on the front line. As I spoke with the frontline people, this one person's name kept coming up as positive, engaging. This is who they turned to when they were having a bad day. This is who uplifted them. This person's name came up so much that when she walked into the room, I felt like I was shaking hands with Mother Teresa. I was so honored to meet her, given the value that she brought to the front line. And it was so hard, it may have been so hard for leaders, the CEO, the vice president, the COO, and all of the O's to really know and understand the value that she brought to that company. However, it was not missed on her people and her frontline managers. So therefore, as a leader, who is your Peacekeeper? What name keeps coming up? And that means that we may have to walk the floor as a leader to get a gauge of that. Maybe we sit down with our people in their one-on-ones like we talked about to ask the question, who do you go to when you're having a bad day here? Who uplifts people? Who's the most positive person you know on the floor? When you hear the same name over and over and over again, guys, that's your Peacekeeper. What does this person need most? Remember, we talked about the 7 languages. The 7 languages your people need, want, and benefit most hearing. Perhaps their recognition and affirmation need that pat on the back. Maybe they're goodie time and would love a lunch or a gift card. Maybe they're incentives, and the most positive person can earn an incentive. Whatever language that they're speaking, be sure that you give it to them. Perhaps there's an award. I once worked for an organization and they would give awards out annually. Maybe the Peacekeeper of the Year award goes to ... What a wonderful recognition and expectation that you have within your organization. Guys, be sure to take care of your Peacekeepers because they keep the peace when you are not around. And as a leader, you can't be everywhere, so let's stay mindful. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in today. I can't wait for you to get to the 5th and final rock star, which is everyone. Until next time, guys, enjoy your evolution.